this out. Boom. Excuse me. Okay, I gotta get that episode uploaded. That's fine. I'm here 18 seconds too late. Oh, sweetie. Video producer. 14. Let's export that. Did I export the other one? I did. Awesome. Okay, and then I will export this one now too then. Nice 75-day streak. Let me turn on speech chat for you. I have that song stuck in my head, and I can't play it because I don't have permission to play it on stream, and I don't want to because it'd be rude.
I'm ass.
Okay.
Water and water
and
water,
I've been watered.
I dropped the combo.
Water and water and water, water and water and water, water and water and water and water and water.
Okay, you said fast, but I didn't expect it to take down that much.
Yeah.
Water and water and water and water and water.
It's doable. Alex has already gotten a 1 million score.
My first score is 785k.
You shouldn't be surprised when I water you at this point. I do it every stream XD.
It's less, the exclamation is less surprised that you're doing it and more
Water.
just unexpected. Hi, Slider! It's more like, oh, you did it right there. I didn't expect that.
Hi at Slider 15.
I want to do, Jules did this giant archipelago. I'm certain that Wiggy saw at least part of it. And it was very, very fun, and I want to do a big-ass archipelago with everybody.
Thieve smuggo thieve grab droplet. Saw very little of it.
It's pretty good. Rex was in it. I'm jealous that Rex
If you
gets
can
to-
explain how I can do it, I'm game. Laughing face.
I don't actually know how to set one up. What just happened? What? Why did that sound just play? What happened? What?
You got a coin.
Apparently.
I guess.
What the fuck just played that sound? Okay. You know what I'm so fucking excited for July. So many good games are coming out in July. I'm so fucking excited. It's gonna be so good. Oh yeah, so I'm not actually playing this today, I'm just checking something really briefly. So if you hear sounds, it's not the game we're doing today. God, that game's loud. Thank you. I'm just checking because I just made a new thing. Yeah, the person who plays all my beat maps on, Rift beat my thing and has has 1 million points, and it's the hardest one I think I've done so far because the BPM is traditionally 120, but at one point I double that to 240, which means that instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's really fucking speedy. and hard to do. That's the wrong screen. Hello? What? That's weird. Why is it doing that? What is this? Hang on. This one? There we go. Delete that. There we go. That's better. What is this? Twitch widget guest star. Oh, is that when I do like a group stream or something? Okay. I guess that makes sense. So we're just waiting. Dev is getting snackoos and making sure he's fed, which, you know, is important. So oh shit, that's right. I keep forgetting. I need to ask him, not nag him. There's no reason to nag. I need to ask him to do a voice line for me if he wants. Because if he doesn't, I'll just upload my cover. But if he does want to, then I'll have to do that. And, like, ask him for help. So let's throw my garden party. You promised roses but gave me thorns. We'll be here rotting till summer's over. Guess I'll be swimming, digging a hole. Just my garden party, feeding my roses with dirt and bones. You'll be here rotting till summer's over. Guess I'll be digging all the while singing. Guess I'll be digging alone.
I'm still a little tipsy. It's 11 p.m. and I can't decide if I should go out and make some extra food 'cause I'm hungry.
I mean, if you're hungry, you should probably get food, yes. Food is important. I mean, it's like, hang on.
And you should probably eat.
Oh yes, there we go. Thanks XD.
This stupid ass playlist I'm gonna send you. It's so dumb, but it's such a good playlist too. Flowery's totally original adventure. I'll watch that after stream.
Phoenix Wrongs? XD.
Yeah. They take memes and shit and they post Phoenix and characters over it. It's really good. They're from like when I was 8. So, not 8, but like 13. So very, very old. I don't think anyone is making new Phoenix Wrongs, which makes me sad, because Phoenix Wrongs are really funny. Yeah, they remastered. Some of these are 20 years old, holy shit. Yeah, these are really good though. I enjoyed the ever-living shit out of this. Phoenix Wrong Fell Attorney. I assume that. Oh yeah, okay, it's Underfell. Got it. Oh hey, Dev.
Hi.
You got to stream. Oh, Westo texted me something like that. No, what is it? Jerona. God, I love him. Most of the fandom fucking hates that guy, and that makes me sad. Pardon?
Have I met this person yet?
Yeah, Flowery.
I also hate him, but that ending
Oh, yeah.
kinda makes
I
me
like him.
love M.
I fucking love Flowery. I mean, he's a total fucking asshole, but I think that's why I love him.
Yeah, like it adds to his character as
Yeah.
opposed to others where it takes away.
Plus, it's like, you can tell he clearly cares. He clearly doesn't want to hurt you. He's just doing it because he's absolutely got no choice. Like, that's the only way he's gonna get what he wants. That's why I like him so much. Then again, I'm also just a sucker for bad
He
guys.
isn't a total asshole, he just cares more for Asgari.
Yeah. I love Asgore, though, so it's, like, valid. That's the other reason why I like him, is because I fucking adore Asgore. So anyone who treats Asgore with the amount of love that I want to give him is an automatic S tier for me. Alright. Stream is actually, like, viewing, unlike last time. You can actually see what's happening!
Yippee!
Yay! I actually know how to fucking stream. Jesus, I still can't believe I did that on Sunday.
BRB gonna make some food.
Hell yeah, Woogie, have some good food.
My god, a gender reveal party.
The fucking embassy's on fire. And the fire's red, neither blue nor pink, so we don't even know the gender of the bloody baby.
I've left the Damask 2 investigation to Francisca and returned to Babal. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babal's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth! Wes is deafened, so
Okay.
you'll probably have to do Paleno. Or I can. if you want.
What's the situation?
Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun!
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. We weren't goofing off. Honest, sir. We've been investigating our hearts out. Very well, then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? Oh, we had a really fun time, sir.
Gumshoe!
I knew it. Zero progress.
Buddy.
In any case, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir? You have permission to enter the Alabastian Embassy, is that correct? Yup! As local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir. Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. They belong to the lady under the Pink Princess's mask. The Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir? The kind that was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday. Understood, sir.
Everyone hates her.
If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll unload them somewhere. I thought he was gonna say, like... I thought he was gonna describe the place that he was gonna, like, dispose of them.
Dump them in the ocean! Don't, but, you know.
He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Evidence that has lost their value given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really gonna throw away that autograph?
Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. Who would the real Steel Samurai's autograph be? Like the original actor?
Yeah, probably. I guess Will Powers.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little bit of housekeeping.
Answer the fucking question!
Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence has been rearranged.
Oh yeah, so now
Detective mode activated.
your entire court record has just changed.
Yeah. Well, not the entire thing.
Yeah.
But it's gotten rid of a lot of the fluff. Yeah, that the stage is also scheduled for something else.
Am back with ham with cheese on rye
renovated.
bread.
Hell yeah. You know, I'd love to perform on a stage like this. Something like the Greatest Great Thief Show.
I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world. Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation.
Yeah, because I don't smell a drop of gold here or any other treasure for that matter.
Okay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, that was a pretty good play on words there.
Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that!
Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe? No, it's not like that, sir.
He can read the text box.
Guess what time it is?
Yay!
Guess what time it is?
Time to find out which team Edgeworth's on.
A ladder.
Actually, that's a stepladder.
They're the exact same thing.
No way! From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is a rope ladder. The stepladder is much too heavy to carry around, after all.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty of being dangerous during an earthquake.
God, you're such a fucking child, Edgeworth.
I figured someone like Edgeworth would actually be on Team Stepladder for that.
Yeah, I know, it's... I think the only reason he's on Team Ladder is because Phoenix is Team Stepladder. I literally think that's the only reason, because I don't see them arguing. Did that get unplugged again? No way. How come so many different traffic cones are red and white?
That's because they're highly visible from a great distance.
Yeah, that should be better. Oh, is that why? So then the reason you wear a wine red suit is for visibility's sake?
Please don't compare me to a ragged plastic traffic cone. There's a sign here warning passers-by to take precautions around this renovation site.
They're really going all out, huh? There's construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Polano said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
But what can they do with the new stuff they're building? Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth?
How about transforming it into a courthouse?
God, you're so boring. Hey, be serious!
But I was being serious.
Edgeworth has one interest, and he's gonna run that into the ground.
He has two interests.
That's true. What's up, Polano? Oh,
You want him?
Yeah, sure. Ah, you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? I think that's roughly the voice Wesley was doing. You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you like. Please stop giving him those discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
I appreciate the concern, however, these coupons do nothing for me right now. This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly?
Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to a ball. I heard that tonight, over in the Alabastian Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Mr. Cochin told you that.
Yes, he did, which is why I thought we should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Because of the fire that the Yatagarasu started?
Exactly.
Ambassador Poleno, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Prima Dex statues.
Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabasta and Babal used to be one country called Codovia?
Yes, I know that much about your history.
Well, the Primadex statue belonged to the founders of Codovia. At least that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the King of Codopia as a symbol of the country's wealth.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it.
Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabasta and Babala were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
I have no reason to believe so. The Primadex statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy.
I wonder if Ambassador Poleno knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say about it. Ambassador Poleno, there's one thing I'd like to ask you about.
Yes, oh, and don't worry, you can ask me more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes? Mans is so
Thank
desperate.
you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man, who is your secretary.
Sure, I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador.
He was, well... If I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a hand in the smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings.
Well, you know what they say about people who do everything for you. If someone does everything for you, you're done for. Sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind.
Recently, Manny has been really busy, also I have no idea what that phrase you just said means. Since I became the Babalese representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me.
I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council?
Oh, well, you see, tonight's events proceeded without a hitch. Our 2 countries were to reunify and become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon.
I suppose not. Essentially, it's talking about the ability to, about how when someone does, when someone else does all of a certain task for you, you lose the ability to do it yourself.
Oh,
There's
got
probably
it.
because of that. Also, done for is sort of like a play on words.
Yeah, I know. I figured that part. I just was very confused.
Ambassador Poleno, if you could please look at this for me. The Primadex statue sitting in Alabasta right now actually belongs to Babal.
So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karma about this earlier.
Then you will understand why I wished to inspect Babal's Primadex statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession.
Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself. And it is definitely Alabasta's statue. I know, because it's the real statue.
Then you're saying that Babal's was a replica?
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, even though I knew that someday it would be exposed. I received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate with Ambassador Alba at this event. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it!
Why are you telling me this?
Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue is just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's most important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right?
If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either.
I never thought about being betrayed by my own secretary. The real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? I do appreciate Paleno being just a genuinely good dude.
They're having a real time of it cleaning up after the fire.
I suppose we should stay out here and investigate some more then. When he said that it was a hollow imitation, I thought that he was trying to, like, cover up something by saying, oh, it's hollow, it couldn't have been used as a murder weapon. But that line of logic doesn't necessarily track.
No, not necessarily.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective. Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir.
That's sad.
So, what did you find out? Ah, well... I take it he's found nothing of any particular use, as usual.
Yeah. He's enjoying himself, that's it.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Paleno. Oh, and what is this something interesting? This, sir. What, you got something from him that's not coupons?
Sorry.
Wow, that's so pretty! I'm so jealous! That's a real treasure there!
Why does the flame burn green, Detective? So apparently, if you burn the special wet crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babal should the oil run out.
Hey Gummy, what about these silhouettes?
They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so it could project the images. Oh. Silhouettes, huh? They're rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation. Hey, what's wrong, sir? There's something I want you to investigate for me. You think you can do that much? Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair! Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
Oh, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
I can't believe you took advantage of the situation and stole my role as assistant!
I expect the two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this.
I'm 17. I'm not a professional anything.
Well, if you insist on being my assistant, you'll become one in due time.
Hey, where are you going? Are you heading back to Alabast?
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened.
Oh, I see. So there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country?
That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabast in their inspection of the people and the things that enter their country. Meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to this weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted?
I believe it was the Rose Garden in the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of the boundary. This is where Ambassador Alba gave his speech tonight. At least that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that from your breakfast cereal? What is it?
My guess is that it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use?
There's a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? Doesn't look like there's anything it could get wet from around here.
I was thinking they have concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
Alright, I'll find its owner later.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
It's misused perfume. It's the bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down. Excuse me. So I kept it safe all this time. Welcome back, Wesley.
Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you. Perfume expires, right?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Yeah. The aromatic particles dissipate over time.
Yeah, so like a 7-year-old perfume is probably no good.
I mean, they can still smell it a little bit, but I can't imagine it'll be great.
It'll depend. Some perfumes have like ingredients that deepen in smell the longer it's there, so it gets excessively strong if you leave it for too long.
Mm.
Hey, everyone.
Thank you, Dick.
You have to drink water.
Steel Samurai! Flat panel VCR and a row of Steel Samurai videos on this table.
Aren't they worried that if they leave the tapes out on the table like that, the Yatagarasu will make off with them?
I honestly doubt the Yatagarasu would want to steal Steel Samurai videotapes.
But that's where you're wrong. The fake Yatagarasu may not want to steal them. But you never know with the real Yatagarasu!
Please stop eyeing the tapes with that look of want in your eyes, Kay.
You can't stop her.
Those are some nice flowers. I wonder who they're from. Gatewater Imperial Hotel. Where's this, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ah, it's an ultra-luxurious hotel that sponsors the Steel Samurai series. I've been there once to investigate a case.
Oh? So what kind of case was it?
I believe it was related to the Nickel Samurai and the Jammin Ninja.
Oh, please, don't act like you don't remember. Oh, I remember reading about that. You must be the head of the Steel Samurai affairs down at the prosecutor's office, huh?
I should think that even you can figure out such an office does not exist, Kay.
Well, the answer's still yes. You're the only person who gives a shit.
I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabast now, but...
I know. I'll go back to Babal and do more investigating there.
I see you're back, Miles Edgefuss. Listen to my kick-ass theme that I don't deserve. How are things in Babal? Although I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
The investigation into Manny Cochin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, their investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech here tonight in the Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared.
A shadow of mysterious thief, and just as suddenly it vanished. After that, there was a fire in the Babalese embassy, and the Yatagara started. Failed to read that, apparently.
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagara shall escape my diligence. I read that as single father. A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water, and if her husband is a single father.
You're saying such ridiculous things. It says that the statue of it says it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Primadox. My accent is slowly turning Russian. Well, meine Edward, it seems you are lousy at reading a woman's heart. I guess you do keep saying you're homosexual.
I opened my mouth about a statue, and she somehow made the leap to that. There's an overturned spotlight here.
When the Yatagaras appeared, the audience was waiting for the speech star to panic. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here.
I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagaras. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead.
She's gonna get sued. The roses.
There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance.
It's not just for aesthetics. This pool's water is also used in putting out fires.
I see. Oh. Pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. Which suggests that the pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. I'll take some notes about it just in case. It's almost like there was a fire that we were speaking about just a few moments ago.
I don't know what you're talking about. There wasn't... Oh.
Oh, you're back.
I said that. How dare you surprise me like that?
I'm sorry. Oh, hey, Edgy. Thanks for what you did back there.
Your gratitude alone is enough. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment.
I know that. Do you really think that I'm the type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun?
Alright then, did you by chance fall into that pool?
Nice guess, but no dice. So you know my son, right, Edgy?
Your son.
I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador. And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him.
You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
Huh? Oh, how old is he again?
Hold it!
Larry, this is the first time I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother? That statue over there.
The mother? Oh, that chick, the pink princess.
The pink princess.
Hold it!
Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he's looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
Yeah, because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son.
Fucking... You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase an astounding fool.
Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant. But rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
Bye!
Hey, wait! Well, it's not as if you'll get very far swimming around in that pool.
And he finds there's a secret hole.
And though he's unrelated to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble. This statue bears a resemblance to the Primadux statues.
The plaque says King Primadux in the battlefield. In order to save the queen, King Primadux put his life on the line and went to war.
So Primadux was actually a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, what surprises me is that a real person who looks like the Steel Samurai existed.
I suppose there's that too. How's the investigation proceeding on your end?
Lang Zi says, that's top secret. If you're going to attempt to imitate your superior, at least do it well!
I don't suppose he believes in that accidental leakage of information. Have you finished checking out all the bystanders?
Yes, sir! And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and 1 person ran a red light, sir.
Don't tell me you didn't find anything related to the case.
Sir, not a single thing, sir.
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
Wait, didn't he say some of them were jaywalking?
Yeah.
Agent Lang? Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor. I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier. Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did, Baka.
Baka death.
Yeah, really.
After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba? We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of the day. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. I swear I'll find the truth and drag it out screaming into the light. You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yo, who's this truth guy?
You were working as Ambassador Alba's
I'm going to
bodyguard
bed,
at the
see
time.
ya.
Night, Woogie. I don't know who
So
this truth guy
naturally-
is, but I know that Long wants to fuck him raw.
So naturally, you witnessed when the Yatagarasu appeared, correct? Yeah, I saw the thief all right, with my own 2 eyes. Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's the Yatagarasu," rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got the area lit again, the deaf thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension plug from all the outdoor electronics. Whether it was someone doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing's for certain, the Yatagarasu was here. So you're saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette? Yes.
Objection!
If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
Good thinking, sis. You might be right. If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with the same shape. Not among the staff or the audience members. My men, having already done a thorough check of everyone, know I'm right. Someone else's shadow. Sounds like a plausible hypothesis. Suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I've figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinates. Now let's hear what you know on the subject.
I remember I used to ship Lang and Franny. What is the real source of the Yatagarasu?
Take that!
Suddenly appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by this statue?
Are you playing me for a fool, Miles Edgeverse? The statue bears absolutely no resemblance to the shadow of the Yatagarasu.
You are correct. However, the statue is but one part of the whole picture.
What do you mean by only one part?
What's the other part of the real form of the Yatagarasu's shadow?
God, this music's so good.
You'll see this leaf back here. Otherwise, it's the light.
Aren't there more than one spotlight aiming at the same time?
Oh. Yeah, that would do it.
Take that!
It's another statue?
The Yatagarasu's shadow was made from the shadows of these two statues.
Mate, what do you mean by that?
Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared,
You believe that the two shadows will create the Yatagarasu's shadow?
precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Primadux and the battlefield, the shadow of the king's statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set a light up on the queen who spoke her love to the King Primadux, the silhouette would also appear on the backdrop to the stage.
Aha, so if we were to combine the two shadows, it looks nothing like the Yatagarasu's shadow. Miles Edgeverse, how do you explain this grotesque shape?
It's a...
We're missing a third spotlight.
If you're about to make a pun, I'm
It's
going
an
to fucking slap you.
I'm just saying, it looks like an anthropomorphic narwhal.
Good lord,
Calm down, Francisca.
You've been watching too much BoJack Horseman.
The way the light needs to be shown on the queen's statue is wrong.
What do you mean by that?
I believe the whole of this king's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow only used one part of her shadow.
Only one part?
Yes, and that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarasu shadow.
Why didn't you say that in the first place?
You're right. I apologize.
Now what part of the queen's statue was used to complete the Yatagarasu's shadow?
Take that!
Those are some weird ass looking fingers.
They look fine to me.
No, not here in the shadow.
Think back to what is missing in our shadow. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now what does that remind you of?
Ah,
That's right, it can only be the shadow of the queen's left hand. Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight position so that it only shines on the queen's left hand?
alright, let's give this a try and see what we get.
The Yatagarasu was a hand fetish guy.
You see, the shadow, the fingers are so pointy.
It's...
Yeah, that's because the shadow tapers at the end.
I guess.
Yep, this is exactly like the shadow I saw. The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. And then pulled the plug after people saw what the culprit wanted them to see. In that panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagara's shadow had vanished, which means that the shadow was a construct. Oh,
Which means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning.
so you see, the Yatagara's never did visit Alabast tonight. The only country that the thief visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Yatagara's had an accomplice in Alabast.
An accomplice, but who?
I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the shadow show.
Whoa, robot.
I sense the biggest clue yet is to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice.
HP. I don't remember who this is. Oh, hi,
How's
dude!
the investigation going? Detective Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Yatagara's? I've left the murder in Agent Lang's charge. My only target from the very beginning is the Yatagara's, so yes. So, what have you found out? I got a piece of evidence. May I see it? No. Sure, but you might regret it.
We're here because we are ready to face whatever may come. So if you please.
When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And only one woman claimed, I'm telling you, I'm a genuine international journalist. She gave me an interesting picture.
Is she actually important? Oh no.
A journalist? Well, she's actually a freelance cameraman. Is this Lotta?
If she shows up physically and I have to do that voice, I'm gonna lose that.
This is the photo I got from her.
That's a kick-ass photo.
What in the world?
The Yatagara's is flying through the air.
The times, they are a-changing. It's not just man, but evidence, even they lie to us now. When was this photo taken? Apparently right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. It was taken from a nearby building that you can see the embassy from. See? So this was taken after the fire. The blur in this picture took off from the Babalese embassy, flew over the boundary, and headed for the embassy of Alabast.
Objection!
This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
Perhaps they used a catapult. Is that a fact? I've had the pleasure of dealing with a case involving a flying person once. It had an earthquake. It was terrible.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well, too, actually.
What do you mean earthquake? What flying person existed in Turnabout, you guys? What?
It was last case of trials
Oh!
in Crib.
Jesus Christ, you're talking about... okay. Sorry, my dumbass thought you were talking about goodbyes. I forgot there's an earthquake in Bridge.
Maybe it happens more often than we think. I'm up to the task of solving the mystery behind this photograph. While the Yatagara's took off from the Babalese embassy, I should start from there.
I also really love that, that they're not wrong. Both of them have dealt with flying cases multiple times. Francisca was also technically involved in Bridge, so they both had that, and then she also has Big Top.
and Edgeworth has airlines.
Yeah, that's true, but that's a completely different version of flying.
Francisca, I need to return to the Babal investigation for a bit.
Alright. I'll continue investigating on this side of the building.
Alright, I'm counting on you.
Welcome back, Mr. Edgeworth. Now come on, let's get back to our investigation.
Don't tell me you were just waiting there. Anyway, let's go.
To think after all that running around, we're right back where we started.
It would appear that way.
Wesso?
Wesso!
Oh, did Wesso mute again?
Wesley!
Wesley?
Hi,
Hi,
Mr. It's your...
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth. Have you found Manny's killer yet?
I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Polano, but I've yet to find his killer.
I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante who's only out to steal the truth.
Miss Faraday, please don't make such a sad face.
Bless you.
If there's anything I can do for you, all you had to do is ask. Alright?
She's in a major need of some coupons.
Mr. Polano.
Yes.
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? See you, Woogie.
Woogie left a while ago.
I just got the message now.
Weird.
We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier.
Oh, sure. Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
Also, there are a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador.
If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thanks, Mr. Polano. You're a total gentleman.
Ha ha ha! You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss.
Hey, Mr. Polano.
This two sure got chummy awfully quickly.
You know, it's
falls.
easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we even begin?
We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire. And then, we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted.
Yeah, when I came into this room, that person was already gone. But I'm willing to bet that person was chasing Mr. Cochin's killer.
We don't know that yet, however it's hard to believe that person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key to the that the Yatagarasu stole 7 years ago was found here, it signals that perhaps Miss Yu is also somehow involved.
I knew it! That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved here. Speaking of the Yatagarasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
Yes, he's been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Uncle Bad?
Now then, I was told that this photo was taken just after the fire.
What? This kind of looks like a person in the long coat I was chasing. Does this mean that I was chasing the fake Yatagarasu after all?
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either.
But this could be how that person escaped.
Well, we'll need to investigate a bit more before we can say anything about that. In any case, let's not dawdle anymore and pick up our investigation where we left off. Ceiling fan.
I've seen a few of these before. Why did you just say ceiling fan and nothing else? They spin around and around and play music.
I believe you're thinking of a musical mobile for babies.
Yeah, that's it.
But they're nothing alike.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right around like a record.
I can see how you might think that.
Please do not put a baby on the fan.
You can see the Alabastian embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ah, you can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where Damask 2 was killed.
What? You don't mean the Master Damask II? Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I just can't turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask 2 was merely an imposter of the original. It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything. So I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh?
Well, what did you imagine them to look like?
I thought the baballs would look like a flower and the receiver would be like a butterfly. That way it looked like a butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower base.
If any country had a flower
Hey,
phone, it would be
everyone.
Alabast, don't you think?
You have to drink water.
Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have worked back when they were Codopia.
There's really no point in asking me about something that never existed in the first place.
You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth? Curiosity and an imagination.
There's a bottle of Babbly's ink on Mr. Cochin's desk.
There's a bottle of ink! And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside.
The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Hey, Mr. Polino, it looks like your precious Babbly's ink is alright after all. What's up?
What?
Mr. Polino?
That's odd.
Hold it!
Ambassador, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's just that there's something strange about the ink.
Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please?
Gotta run
Okay,
away
I guess
there.
you gotta go over and talk to him.
Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out.
Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about?
Are you fucking serious? This one! Wait, there was more than one tonight.
Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Bubbly's embassy tonight. What a ball!
God damn, dude. Maybe make your building less flammable.
Wait, but the only fire we know about is the one after the Jam and Ninja show.
Well, the first occurred at the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire.
That's still a sizable amount of the building.
Not wanting to cause a panic among the theater goers, we decided to keep it internal.
Did you keep the fire alarm internal too?
Then the fire after the Jammin' Ninja show.
Then the fire after the Gem and Ninja show was the second one of the night?
Exactly.
So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, didn't Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? When was this photo taken? Apparently right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors were put out. I suppose that the photo was taken just after the first fire was put out.
So then, what was the extent of the damage in the second fire?
The second fire was contained to this floor, the third floor. I think it was leftover embers from the fire on the floors above it that caused it.
That's, how should I put this, a very bad stroke of luck.
Yes. My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye.
I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Polino.
Oops, look at me going on and on. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask again?
We were discussing what your actions and whereabouts were for today. And if you happen to know what Mr. Kojin's actions and whereabouts were as well.
Yes, very well. Let's see now. I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First, I woke up and then I brushed my teeth. After that, I had a roll for breakfast, a cinnamon roll.
Small ass breakfast.
Fascinating. How about we just skip to the relevant parts for me?
Oh, you like a condensed version? Alright, I can do that for you.
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Kojin's bottle of ink.
I just thought of it right now, but during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door. But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flame. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it!
The fire was green? What was the cause?
Well, wet crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern I have conveniently lit.
And Bubbly's ink is made from the same oil, which means also burns green.
You know. I, too, had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught fire. That's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
What exactly was it that caught on fire here?
Marley's ink consists mostly of wet crystal oil. When lit, the oil in the ink burns a bright yellowish green. It makes for a great science experiment. Here, give it a try with this.
Yes, well, I understand your enthusiasm, but the amount you gave me earlier is enough.
I see. That's too bad. In that case, why don't you have a few more of these coupons? I got plenty.
My dude!
I have plenty of those too. Where is he conjuring these from?
I have a printer in my back pocket.
His fucking entire suit is just coupons.
I've even given Miss Faraday a candy store one in the background.
Oh, I love Polino though. I often forget about him, but he's a good one. He's good. I like him. Then again, I did say, like, there's pretty much no one in these games I dislike except for, like, LeBlanc. Devin?
I'm just posting a thing to VC. Now then, if you could tell me what you and Mr. Kojin did this afternoon.
Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis.
That's a cursed image. What the fuck is
We
that?
had to be there for the start of this new samurai stage show.
So the image I sent is a character from Jujutsu Kaisen. whose entire thing is that he can summon like objects that he purchased from the receipts.
That's so dumb.
So
This
he just has
man-
a custom receipts.
Yeah, he has a shirt made entirely out of receipts.
He looks like a
Anyway,
younger
that's-
version of
that's
Linus
funny.
from Stardew.
We had. Well, you already said this. I thought we
Linus.
removed him for some reason.
I'm
the
just trying to remember who Linus is.
the hobo.
Yeah, I see it. You didn't read this one.
Oh. After the show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone.
So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai show.
A little while later, I had straightened myself up a bit. I returned to the theater because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show.
There was a commemorative photo op at the end.
It was a fantastic photo of the three of us. Ambassador Alma, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja.
He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador.
When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out, and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit, I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out.
So you didn't see Mr. Koshin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show.
Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep.
I see. Ambassador Poleno, I thank you very much for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more of assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there is anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright? Such as coupons.
So what did Mr. Kochin... So what did you and Mr. Kochin do this morning?
Well, originally we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we're here tidying up his office.
You helped clean up Mr. Kochin's office. Why were you not cleaning on your own?
Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Which is why both the primitive statue and the Bubbly's knife set are down here.
I see.
Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files we no longer needed and expired coupons in the fireplace.
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh?
Ah, about that. I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out. Ha ha ha. I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me.
Hold it!
An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger.
Oh, he was a very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning, he got mad at me. I spilled some bubbly ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect.
Talk about the boss getting bossed around.
That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning.
Don't tell me you had no other work to do. Ambassador and all. Ambassador Polino, I wonder if you might have some thoughts on this.
I think that you would know more about the case than I. So let me make it up to you for not knowing anything about that with these coupons.
Thank you. However, I feel I must decline.
So wait, quick question. If Bobbly's ink burns green, right? Couldn't they have just burned a single dollar in a stack of counterfeit bills to verify that it was counterfeit?
Yeah, but if it's not counterfeit, then they're burning actual money.
But it's only a printed dollar. Like, it doesn't actually have any monetary gain until it's actually in circulation.
I guess. But if the bills are in circulation and you burn a bill like that, I don't know. There's a whole thing.
You can just tear a corner. Like, those are still acceptable. I can't believe that Bobbly's ink was being used in such an evil scheme. And if people were to find out, that would really tarnish the global image of Babal. Ah, this is really bad. Really, really bad. Oh, Babal's in a bind now.
He says we're smiling.
the worry.
Me, or do his words not match his facial expression?
I had too much Botox recently.
Yeah, apparently. Present the bank. No, don't present the bank. I don't think he has anything to say to that.
Think.
Bobbly's ink consists
yeah.
mostly of crystal oil.
Yeah, we read
It
all
makes for a
this.
great science experiment. Here, give it a try with this.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Where is he conjuring those from?
I told you I have a printer in my back pocket.
Oh, it's good.
It runs off of me rubbing my hands together. Make motion generates more
Damn,
coupons.
you got so much coupon. No wonder. Da, da, da.
You're filled with the power of Bobbly's coupons.
Oh,
There's only one book left standing, better than it's ever been. Treasures of the New World. Wait,
Wait, what? Let me see that, Elton John. Uh-huh, I see. Ah! The most important part was blackened by the fire. Why, cruel fate, why?
it looks like the map of where the treasures are located has been burned. It looks like a bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them.
The ball sure
Ball
gives
Smith.
away a lot of different coupons.
we even have a coupon for the coupon.
Maybe I should create one of my own. I could call it the Great Thief Coupon.
And what kind of discount would that net you?
The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two before the bearer.
Things such as...
Such as the truth, what else would I steal?
What I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right about now. That looks like a very comfortable chair. I would even sit in
Yes.
it while it's on the floor like that.
Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I'm a prosecutor, and it's part of my job to examine things.
And my job is to be a great thief.
Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything.
Spoil sport.
That chair is a Bobbly's product. It has a gamer lean function.
But can you do this? Manny Cochin, his name is written here on the nameplate.
Why don't you put a nameplate with your name on it in your own office?
I suppose it's to inform people in case they walked into the wrong room by mistake.
You think maybe it's also there to remind you of your own name if you forget?
Well, either way, it's not a bad thing to set up a nameplate on one's desk.
It's like that one elf bit.
What, Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
Now, why is your name on your desk? Well, this desk is mine. I paid for it. Name's there so no one steals it. It's a stupid ass bit, but it's there.
A fireplace, huh? So Babal's offices have them too.
2?
There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again. I still can't believe we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You could climb inside and we could play hide and seek, and I'll set you on fire.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
Ah, you really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
Safe wasn't open at the time of the fire.
You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right?
Yes, and thanks to the safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was also preserved.
Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within.
Now this one certainly does have a few inside. National symbol of Babal is drawn here. There's nothing especially strange about it.
Is it just me, or did the butterfly gain an antenna since the last time we saw it?
Even if it did, would it really have any bearing on our case, Kay? So this is the real Primadex statue.
This is really valuable, right?
That's what they say.
Hold it!
Kay, you're not seriously considering the theft of this statue, are you?
No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't thinking about anything like that. I was just calculating in my head how much the statue's worth.
That sounds mighty suspicious to me.
It looks like all these souvenirs were damaged from the fire. I just don't believe it. Murder on top of arson? What a disgrace to the name of Yatagarasu.
The fake Yatagarasu is guilty of much more than just theft, it seems.
I know! Because if it were me, my first priority would have been to take this loot up, would have been to loot the bookshelf.
You would steal ordinary souvenirs that you can buy virtually anywhere?
You can't buy them anywhere. Each one is specific to a location and has its own value. It's the one thing you can't replace. And items that have memories attached to them are the most valuable of all. Oh my god, it really is that one John Mulaney bit. Jesus.
But if you could really rob someone of their valuable memories just like that.
No! Because even if I take that souvenir, I can't take the owner's memories.
A grandfather clock. This one resembles the one in Alabast. I wonder what Mr. Poleno has to say about it.
Whistle.
Oh my god. Sorry, I had to get a drink of water. Oh, that clock has been with us since back when we were still Codopia.
That's one big clock. Hey, does it have a bird that pops out like a cuckoo clock?
Haha, I'm sorry, but no. Oh, but I'm sure you'll love its chime.
Really? It's gonna be 11 soon, so maybe I'll get to hear it then.
Is it that time already? Time sure flies when I'm involved in an investigation.
Oh, it's not that late. The night's only just begun.
He's punching Edward's shoulder.
Bam,
Hey,
bam!
Good for you to stay up late, you know.
Am I not? Yes, Gramps. Am I stronger than I was 7 years ago when I was literally 10 and kicking you?
You still don't know where the blade of the Babalese knife went. Could it be that the
I'm
killer
sharing
walked away with
coupons.
So, and I only say this because the game is not very clear about it. Apparently you're not done with the desk.
I didn't check in here. It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Ooh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a bit.
I suppose we really should take a look.
Why does they look like that?
It would appear that this piece of evidence is related.
To what exactly?
Alright, so perhaps it wasn't related after all.
Oh, wait, don't tell me. It's something that thieves can't see.
Why don't we say that's it and move on?
I was just joking, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. It's just my way of saying that when you make a mistake, you should just admit to it.
It appears that she noticed after all. I really should carefully examine this area for clues. I saw this and I'm like, that looks like it fits in with the guitar pick. Seems like a rather unusual shape for a notepad. I suppose this must be another souvenir from somewhere. Seems like the contents of this drawer survived the fire rather well.
Now that's a sturdy desk. I guess that's the value of solid wood construction. Let's see if there's anything useful left in here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Bubbly's varnish. Refined from the wood crystal oil, it becomes fireproof. So it's safe to say that we definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
Hey, you're right! What is it? It looks like something straight out of a Monument Valley.
Ah, yes. That notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see.
For more souvenirs?
More souvenirs and coupons.
Yes, I do. You seem to be quite passionate about it.
Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you.
Are you sure they haven't been burned to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Poleno, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note.
This looks like Manny's handwriting.
I see. In that case...
I just made a massive mess. Keep going without me.
Oh dear.
Oh, did you figure something out? This note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being grasped by the murdered Damask II. Damask II? Then this note... Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask II to steal the Primadex statue.
What? Manny tried to steal Alabast's Primadex statue?
We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin?
Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis.
I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue?
There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador.
You must come over here again.
I must run across the entire room to find the mystery of Damask II. I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damask II.
Actually, I fear it may be my fault. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event.
But because of the autographs and the fire, that got cancelled, didn't it?
Ha ha ha. I am actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Babal's statue, well, it's just a replica.
And did Mr. Cochin know that about Babal's Primadex statue?
Of course he knew. That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, and as this would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, let me handle it. It'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the United Canopia. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Hold it!
Mr. Cochin. Mr. Cochin conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Cadopian ambassador.
But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be.
I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard, but I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness.
Yeah, I'm just a figurehead.
Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested? Yup, got it all right here, sir. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all. What's all this, Gummy? It's the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire. Good work, Detective. No, it was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk. Wow, you two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad. What do you mean? As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day. Well, don't worry. I'm gonna find my own wonderful partner someday. And when I do, I'm gonna become a good Yatagras, just like my father, right?
Hold it!
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay. However, I can say that it's a truly wonderful thing to find a partner that you can trust. You bet.
Hey,
So what
everyone.
now, Mr. Edgeworth?
You have to
Well,
drink
I'd
water.
like to ask you for a favor. Yes? That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon? Oh, you mean Little Thief? You're coming to rely on it, aren't you?
Hold it!
I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered, and the ambassador's testimony, I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third full of fire. You got it! Alright, here we go! Dark skies of evening, and when no other bird dares to take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the power of a real, modern-day Robin Hood!
The playing on the background is gonna be freaking his shit out. Fire! Fire!
Seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find the escape route the person K saw used as well.
Ooh, what is this? Is it some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
Really? That is certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday.
I believe it's about time we return to our investigation. So Babal really is into pushing their tourism industry, huh? Yes, it would appear that way. You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case? You already have a destination in mind. Well, ideally I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training. Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show. Hey, that's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth. I can't believe she took me seriously.
You just start playing guitar while being stealthy.
A fireplace, huh? So Babal's offices have them too. Two? But there's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something that I'd rather not recall ever again. We saw this dialogue already.
I guess it's not. I guess just showing the before and after, just not.
Yeah. This grandfather clock, it was apparently in a different position before the fire. According to the staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir. Which means, most likely, that it was moved by someone during the fire. Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
That's odd. It was still chiming round the dot every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged its internal mechanisms or something.
Ambassador Polino, may we take a look inside that clock?
Sure, go right on ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
He yanks out everything.
Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It's a shotgun, like in Laura. It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. What was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
Oh. Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
Sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polino that put the wire in there. Perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did. This must have been the large green flames Ambassador Polino saw. With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in. Hey, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out? Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time. And this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor, until the Yatagarasu appeared and caused a stir in the Babal, I suppose. I guess Mr. Polino was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh? Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course. I knew it! That person was definitely up to no good. Meaning that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer. It's very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you. And must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here. Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in. But then, what did the person set on fire make the green flames? What did the person set on fire to make the green flame? Well, whatever it was, that person burned. It made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire's green, well, we've seen something green that burns, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green. Bink.
Take that!
The source of the green flames is related to this.
Apparently, despite that being
course I
the
have to-
obvious answer.
Of course, I have to present the actual lantern for it, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Because they don't put 2 and 2 together that it's
Take
the
that!
same substance.
Sometimes they do, where it's like, you can present either evidence and it gets to the same thing, and yet sometimes it's like this, where it's like, even though they are totally related, you can only present one of the two. And I'll agree, that's kind of stupid.
The silhouette
back
lantern. It's a green flame. Its green flame comes from the witch crystal oil it's burning.
Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off.
I think now that we've established that the green flames were caused by the witch crystal oil and not someone casting green flame blade. Furthermore, we know that there is only one other thing made from witch crystal oil.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Polania was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. As we found out earlier in our investigation. What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir? Fine, I suppose. I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand.
Rude. Oh, now you have to present it.
Take that!
Bubbly's ink is made from wood crystal oil. Oh, so it should burn the same color as the flames in this lantern, right? Yes, precisely. However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Bubbly's ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes, however, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantity. Now, what do you suppose he made using all of that ink? I believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what gave birth to these green flames.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
It would appear that I've finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal. Made of Bubbly's ink, the source of these green flames.
Take that!
What would consume a great volume of ink to make? What would be? That would be the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Zhengfa.
You're kidding! You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babal's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, yes?
Why, yes, and I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well.
Yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? Hopefully some coupons will solve that.
It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
It looks like one of the Babyliss knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other two knife handles were burned away.
So the remaining handle was swapped out for the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babyliss' national treasure was stolen. Poor Babal, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes. That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Well, it doesn't look at all broken, so we've already read this dialogue.
Yep. A lot of these dialogues are basically the same.
Gamerling chair.
It appears that the desk is largely unchanged from before the fire.
Yeah, it just got a little burnt, that's all.
It's a very fine desk. I'm sure that even now it's still usable.
If it's that great, why don't you trade your desk with it?
No.
That was just a suggestion. You didn't have to get all monosyllabic on me, you know? So, by this time, the Primitive statue was already swapped, right?
They must have been, as this one is covered in soot.
What lousy timing. And just as the two countries were about to become friends again, too. It would have been better if I had stolen it than for it to get caught in this fire.
Hey, I think I understand your sentiment. However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look the other way, right?
Right?
If you could please stop stealing my lines.
Well, if you could please stop stealing mine so I could steal yours properly. But did you like my impression of you?
No, I'm gonna let you live with that one.
Yep, that's fine.
Looks like all the souvenirs suffered some damage from the fire. I think we read all this already.
Yep. We read this one already too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it lets me like fast skip through these, but sometimes it doesn't. And it's kind of annoying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I'm not letting you skip this. No, no sorry, no sura.
Massively, no, I was wondering if you might have some thoughts on. Never mind. You don't know anything. You're just going to get more coupons again.
Coupons.
Coupon.
Do not mind me. I'll be orange justicing in the corner.
I don't think Polino has anything left.
Alright, Gummy, you're up next. Detective, you took part in the initial Babal investigation, correct? Yup, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. That first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I would have been burnt to a crisp.
Wessel.
Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in the case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator.
Oh?
Maybe
Yeah,
someone
what's
wrote it in a fit
happening?
of panic. Hi, James.
Detective, did you see the Atagaras that came into the Babalese embassy at all? I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir. I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective. The second the fire broke out around the time the Atagaras was spotted in Alabast. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babal, which caused some panic. So no one was able to get a good look at the Atagaras that entered Babal. Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know?
I mean, your coat's pretty long.
Still, it was enough to make sure that the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Atagaras that appeared in Alabast was proven to be a fabrication, a shadow.
Bless you.
In light of the fact, the Atagaras that appeared in Babal is also a suspect.
You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you?
So the Atagaras appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Cochin, and then disappeared. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Atagaras? I did, but well, the embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with, and I was lost for a while there. You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
I mean, he probably wasn't supposed to guard the whole fucking building.
I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue. No, is that a fact? Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around in the third floor hallways, sir. When I heard his scream, I headed towards it right away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Cochin's body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Machina wasn't able to take me away. He covered me until you got there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon. Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did. I wonder where Agent Sheena was before you found her here. Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door. Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing the Yatagarasu herself earlier. Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then, during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her. Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? We've examined everything in this office, but there's exactly one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Peleno about it. Ambassador Peleno, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Good lord, that was loud.
About this office. It appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office.
I've got to go to the washroom.
For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. The reason I said Ambassador Peleno is so loud was so that West would remember to hear it.
That's right, you've also paid a visit to Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one.
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Maddie's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op? With the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of Babal's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabasta, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
The Alabastian and Bubbly sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway. Secret passageway? In Alabasta, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall.
A revolving glowing wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house. Or a spooky house.
Wow, there was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir?
Wesso?
What? This embassy holds that kind of secret?
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about,
Wesley?
I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Maddie do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Maddie and what you know of this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edward? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed. My first thought is it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace.
Looks just like any other fireplace, though, doesn't it? I mean, how do you turn it?
In Alabast, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace. Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it. You scared me, sir. There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene. What's the contradiction mean for us?
Don't have much to say this time around.
Neither do
Laughing
I.
face.
James, don't worry. I made a massive mess, so I just spent the last 30 minutes gone.
Push this X mark, the fireplace wall should turn. Revolving fireplace, that's neat, sir. We should hurry up and... Wait, detective, there's something we need to examine about this first. Besides which, there's also something I'd like to test. Like what, sir? I'll tell you later, detective. For now, let's continue with the investigation. All I see inspecting this fireplace is starter wood.
Huh? That's odd. That doesn't match up with what Mr. Polano said earlier.
What's the meaning of this contradiction?
Dev, are you serious?
Like, I know that the thing is like, oh hey, that's only starter wood, so like the fireplace wasn't used.
Mm-hmm.
So my first thought is something like the
Hey,
handprint.
everyone. You
Like,
have
the
to
handprint
drink
wouldn't
water.
be there. Like, it shouldn't be as dirty. I mean, it should. It should still be kind of dirty because it's not like the fireplace was never used in the past.
It's crazy to me that you don't know what the answer is.
It's easier than you think. Winky face.
This isn't me being judgmental, and I'm sorry. It's just, it's crazy to me that you haven't seen the answer. Because I think Kay literally said the answer.
The answer's gotta be this delicious meat byproducts.
Don't need to look that far back.
My phone. Thank you, phone. Where are you? Where's my phone? Oh, it's right here. I was gonna say the good thing is you're not cooking tonight, but you have D&D, so we still can't really stay long.
We can't stay until like 5.
Yeah, it's 4
Move.
over there right now.
We can stay for another hour at least.
Okay.
Depending on when my friends get here. But yeah, like the last thing that Plano said
Don't
was
overthink
like,
it.
oh, I want to know what the It's like, oh, what? I had no idea that
That's not
something
relevant.
this had going on.
Look at what Kay said, not Pelaeno.
Devin, go into your evidence and look at the 3rd page and really
I'm just
read all the
assuming Dev
evidence.
hears me. BTW. Laughing face.
Also, Dev can read you, yes. There we go. Eureka! Sorry, I was just watching that and I was like, I don't want to say it because I know you don't like it when I give hints, but I was honestly like, I don't know how he's not seeing it.
Great time for an ad.
Oh, good.
Grinning squinting face.
I guess in the back of my head, I was writing off this document as one of like these ones.
I guess, yeah.
So it's just that I looked over it too quickly and didn't read testimony right here.
Yeah, and also, you know, left ashes in the fireplace instead of
But
starter
also burnt
wood.
the back.
All's well
also
that
burnt
ends
the back
well.
of the fireplace.
Winky face.
I watched you pass over that fucking evidence 4 times, and I wanted to reach the Discord and strangle you.
No, the samurai dogs with the answer all along.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I'm good now.
Yeah, every time that you guys say, how do you not get this? It's so obvious. It's like,
I know, it does not help.
that just like, whenever you say, like, oh,
No,
it should be
no.
obvious, my brain goes like, all right, guys, 4D chess with multiverse time travel mode activated.
Why, though?
This has the same energy as getting that one person code name saying like Space 7. And they're trying to ask you, where do you get Leica from?
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah. I love it that when we say simple, you immediately are like, time to overthink.
Because it's like, it's like when you're stressing out about something and someone says, "Oh, don't worry about it."
Worry about everything.
Yeah, like it has the reverse effect.
I'm like
I don't
that
know.
pretty often.
When
too.
people tell me not to worry
Laughing
about a
face.
thing, I'm just like, okay, fuck you. It doesn't make it worse, it just kind of makes me dislike that person.
Or like if you're angry and someone says, like, calm down.
Yeah, that one I'll grant you, but that's only because my mom would do that every time I got mad at a video game. Anyways.
Ambassador Pelani, you said that you burned some old files in the fireplace today, correct?
Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually.
And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct?
That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face? Are you going to rant about me again?
I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit I am a bit intimidating. I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case,
Edgeworth, are you having a stroke? Are you okay?
call the edulence.
take a look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Let's see. Where did all the ashes go? And there you go. Puzzle piece acquired.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Paleno is lying, do you? No, there's no reason for him to lie. I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Okay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
You got it! I'll add in the ashes from the print file and... Sounds like we pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on! You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, it's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know? There really is no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do.
That and his cravat.
Yeah.
The missing ashes is where Sheena's location is.
Sheena became the missing ashes.
Has she died? Is she a vampire?
Sheena's a
No,
phoenix.
sorry, other way around. She was born from the ashes. She is the Cinder Sheena.
Sorry, I thought that was your weird gay court relationship thing you had going on with Phoenix.
What a twist.
That's Sheena.
Laughing face.
Edgeworth?
The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Ambassador Poleno said that he spilled some bubbly's ink while he was burning up the files. And yet there is not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall anywhere.
Well, then I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved into the neighboring room, which means that this is a clear indication that the fireplace was used.
You have to turn your thinking around, Kay.
James, really? It's bad enough that
And
Devin
fire.
likes to say it to torment me, and now you're doing it.
Then you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there?
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer.
Probably
and after
should have
committing the
listened
murder,
to my doubts
escaped
before
through the
posting that.
fireplace.
Laughing face.
Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route.
I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down. Now I can maybe do this.
God, her mugshot looks so weird.
If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room. The person who was in the neighboring room, it was that person,
We
sir.
literally just presented it. Like, thank you.
Yes, Detective. Agent Sheena.
Full HP.
It's looking more and more like Miss Sheena was the killer, isn't it?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight into this room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet, however I know she is hiding something from us.
Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself?
Hold it!
No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe? Sir, it's my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damask 2's note. Okay, I'll get the lab boys on that right away.
God, it's driving me
Second,
wild.
I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall. Right now, sir? No, next decade, of course now. We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we?
Go on, Gummy, you can do it.
Alright, I'm gonna do this like a real man. Here I go through the fireplace and back. You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective.
Well, what if he gets
Hell
stuck,
yeah.
you dick?
Let's go. Big Dick Gumshoe's going in.
Wow, the fireplace wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
That's so...
That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
Yes, I am real
There
man.
really is a
You
secret
guys want
passageway
to
through
go
there. I had no
skateboards.
idea.
It would appear that Ash really was pushed into the next room. Furthermore, the Babbly's ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall. Okay, here I go, sir! Detective, I'd like you to go
Yeah,
through
he's a
that under
man.
the same conditions
Yeah,
as the
he's a
killer.
real man. Yeah, he's a man.
But there's all that ash and stuff. And your point is, now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
Run your coat through a river.
Yes, sir.
You know, just jump into the same pond that
Oh, that butt
I
stick.
I'm gonna
remember.
go back to not having much to say now. Smirking
Okay,
face.
now we pretty much have the whole picture, right?
No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. such as the Yatagrass's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, and the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. Hold on. Okay. I thought... Unless she's wearing colored contacts. In fact, we still haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies.
Mr. Edgeworth?
A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted.
What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said it'd be easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kay?
If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that.
You've done a much better impression of, You've done a much better impression of me by accident at times.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to do that. Then all you'd have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deductions.
Show off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? We've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Okay.
That's the sort of thing I say to myself. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake.
Yay! It looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again!
I sound straight? How do I fix that? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir! Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective. I think it looks like you can use the fireplace like a door, sir.
Are you alright, Gummy?
Big Dick Gumshoe is now Suit Dick Gumshoe.
Ew.
I'm okay, just a bit of ash and dust, that's all. The jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir. I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. What? Oh no, sir, I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but you know.
My guy!
I see. Very well then, as you wish.
So, because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact.
And that is...
I'll have to explain it to you later. Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir! I'll be back before you know it! Handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena.
I'm going to make a prediction here. It's going to be that the ink traces, even if they were washed off, if they were to just burn the clothing, it would be green or some shit like that.
Probably.
Gumshoe's coat just winds up looking even more moldy. But yeah, I have a prediction on how Callisto Yu fits into all this.
Okay, what's that prediction?
I think that she's Sheena.
Okay.
I also noticed that you and James went real silent as soon as I said that. Or as soon as I started looking at the two of them.
That's a fair enough thing to notice, I guess.
I was just in not having much to say mode. Laughing face.
I often try to stay quiet when I am afraid of giving away any information, period. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
alright, next stream will be Thursday. No Ace Attorney because,
I'm working.
You're working. Oh, James has managed to break the bounding box with my chat. That's cool. That's fine.
Take care, y'all. Waving hand.
I think I might have actually fucked up my chat because it's not centered anymore. It doesn't matter.
James cannot be contained.
You cannot grasp the true form of James's attack. Next stream will be Thursday. I don't know what we'll do. Maybe we'll do more Rift or something. I don't know. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye!
LOL.